This was a glass of chilled urine from 1982. Kaiji splashed it straight at the foreman. Everyone nearby froze in shock. The foreman was the boss here. For Kaiji to do something so bold was unthinkable. But to everyone's surprise, the foreman didn't even get angry. Instead, he smiled and brushed it off, saying it didn't matter, because the foreman had his own scheme. Keeping the peace, for now, was in his best interest. Behind his fake smile, his heart was black with malice. From that day on, he deliberately assigned Kaiji the hardest labor in the mines. After work, he forced Kaiji to stay late without pay, taking care of sick workers. Even the snacks Kaiji had painstakingly saved up were ruined by the foreman, who poured dirty water all over them. But the bullying didn't end there. Garbage was dumped over his clean clothes. His shoes were stuffed with mud. He even came close to losing his life in the workshop. Kaiji endured this torment for 3 long months. At last, he managed to pay off his debts. When payday finally came, Kaiji snatched the envelope from the foreman's hands and counted the wages right in front of him. Such disrespect enraged the foreman and his men. To Kaiji, they were nothing but beasts, always ready to skim wages from the workers. And this time, the foreman had lost face.
みんなも確認しろよ。なんと言われようとその場で。一度離れたらもうそれきりだぞ。はい。このクソガキ。
That night, since it was payday, many workers gathered to gamble, but Kaiji and his friends stayed in the corner, pretending to have no interest. Kaiji didn't want to act too eager. Otherwise, the foreman would suspect his plan. At this crucial moment, all they could do was wait for the prey to walk into the trap. The foreman, relying on his luck, made a fortune at the gambling table. Wanting to crush Kaiji and his friends completely, and to show off in front of the others, he invited Kaiji to join. Kaiji smirked, saying he would play, but only if they removed the betting limit. The foreman was thrilled.
それを受けるのも班長の務め。来い、カイジ。受けてやる。やった。
Just as Kaiji expected, he had walked straight into the trap. Kaiji sat down across from him, alone, face to face. The change in the game drew a crowd of workers to watch. No one dared volunteer as the dealer. All eyes turned to Kaiji. Everyone assumed Kaiji would make a bold move, but to their surprise, he passed. The crowd was baffled. They jeered, pressuring him to take the dealer's seat. Kaiji snapped at them, cursing the onlookers for whispering behind his back. "Why don't you step up yourselves?" he barked. He had little money left. With the first round still unclear, how could he possibly take the dealer's risk? He would wait for the foreman to go first. The foreman felt the pressure. He was fond of cheating, so he wasn't afraid of being dealer. But first, he ordered one of his underlings to test the waters.